Welcome back, guys, to day 2 of Palmer Writing Method Workbook. So the last section we did, well, I left you with, I did a little bit of warm-up in, a little bit of warm-ups, didn't do anything. That's basically what I want to do, a little bit of more warm-ups. Probably I'm going to attempt today the warm-ups I didn't have a go at. You know, these ones with the circular ones. So these ones over here I might attempt some of these guys. And probably something there, but there's the first page. There's the first page of results, A, B, C, and then it's not bad actually. You practice the singular, then you do a run of threes, then a run of threes, and then you do a whole line of it over here. You see that? Then we did the same with the B's, so it's like singular, and then it's threes, and a full line of it. It's quite tough to do that actually. And then we did the same with the C's, and at the bottom we go A, B, C in like a run. That's fair dues. And then later in a minute I'm going to do these two spreads. That'll be, let's pull it back a bit, I'll be doing D, E and F, so D, E, F, and I'll do G, H and I. Job done. But before I start doing anything, warm-ups and this, that, the other, according to this guy, what's up with this thing? I've cleaned the desk off nice and clean. I went to Great Smith's today on the way to the hospital, and I thought, hey, I'll buy a magazine. Couldn't find one for the person I wanted to buy it for, so I ended up buying this for me. £8.7.99 plus gift. I needed some guidance when it comes to like, how do you get in, man? Is it there? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just rip it. That's what we'll do. I'll get in. Get in, David. I'll get in. Come on, David. What do we get in this pack for £8? Is it worth £8? Let's have a look. That's it. Wow. What do we get? We get, oh, look at this. Got a little set. Everything kind. Stitch for a loved one. And you put this little stitchy thing on a card or something. Nice, isn't it? Everything you need is in that kit to do that mice with that thing. I don't know, just something there to help me. I need some guidance, some inspiration. There's another kit, exclusive Margaret Sherry picture kit. Yeah, everything's in there, mate. That's 2 kits. Get that thing. You get this magazine with all these different ideas and patterns and different things. Oh, look at this. Nice, isn't it? Yeah, got ideas, see. I suppose they'll have different, what's this? See, I need to learn all this sort of stuff, what these symbols and things mean. I don't really know. Look at that. That's quite nice, isn't it? This is more, I know it's mainly females who do cross stitch, and I'm a male. Look, there's 3 females over here, but hey, I'm a male. I'm going to give it a go. See, my idea is to try and link this stuff here, calligraphy, if you like. Where's that gone? Yeah, this here. What I'm going to try and attempt to do is try and put copper plate into cross stitch and try some calligraphy, being copper plate calligraphy, into cross stitch. But I need to learn how to do cross stitch before I can do anything. There's that kit. There's that kit there. And oh, there's the other kit with the mice. That's fair dues, isn't it? That's quite a lot of stuff. I'll read that later. I think I'll enjoy the read. And there's some text, you see. There's some text that you can do. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. So I might have to have a good old read of that later. I got two free kits for £8. Definitely worth it. Get yourself down there and get what's it called? The World of Cross Stitching. The UK's #1. Is it? Wow. I'll have to look at that later. Put that aside. Thank you. Now then, let's get some warm-ups done. A Palmer. Where was I? There's the warm-ups beforehand. Yeah, did them. Tried these ones. Did them. I didn't do these guys here. So I'll have a go at these guys in front of you. What time are we on? 4 minutes. I know I've waffled on a little bit and a bit of cross-stitching magazine. Again, we've got this problem. Watch. With the book. You're going to have to to do this, haven't I? Yeah. The problem with these books, they're not, this paper isn't the best paper. The quality of the paper is pretty poor. Where am I? There. Okay. So it looks like we're going to, look at there, that's just terrible. I've got to hold it with this hand and try to move it with, you can't really do that. You can now, but then you can't really see. What you can, let's do it. So, enough dilly-dallying. So we go, what we're going 3, 1, 2, 3, at an angle. Not too bad. No, not too bad. Not too bad. This paper and this pen, it seems like a bit, it's grinding. Can you, if you can hear it? It's like grinding on the point. Yeah, grinding. Let's try this bottom one here. I'm going to hold it like this. So I'm assuming you don't take it off, and it's like one complete turn. So come down 3, so it comes down to this point. We're going to come down. I'm going to come down. Oh, that's got a bit of right it. I don't mind making mistakes, people. Not too bad, not too shabby for the first attempt. And then this one like a straight one into it, so we're going to go 3 down, 1, 2, 3, and then it's like a complete turn, just 3 lots of that. So 1, 2, and 3. Again, I think what we're going to do, do it with confidence, and you get the look probably a bit tighter. But it's about me warming up the hand, and that's basically what you're doing. You aren't too worried about getting that round. I think that will do. Should we try one of them? I don't know. This seems a bit pointless, but you know, I might leave that one at the top there and have a little go at this, because it's basically just, you're going to go 1, 2, 3 down, and you're going to do this again. This is that it? Am I doing that right? It's quite tough, actually. It's quite tough to get that at speed. You could go slower. Let's go slower then. So start here, you're going to come down, we're going to go nice and slow, but keep it tight. I was trying to rush that. A bit more precision. A bit more precision on it, and you can make a better job of it. It went a bit too right there, Bill. Do you know what I mean? I think it's just a matter of you getting your hand ready for forming letters, I suppose. But then again, I know for a fact that the majority of Palmer is Spencerian. And with me already grinding on Spencerian, on the Spencerian workbook, and I sort of know how to do it, you know. Not great, yeah, but I'm warmed up. That'll do. Let's get stuck in, people. It's been long enough now. 9 minutes. 9 minutes of waffling. Right, I'll do 2 of each, and then we'll move on. So there's the D. Again, we're dealing with no upstroke for this guy, but if you look from a D to a D to a D, there is the upstroke coming off it. So I will start with what we class as a Spencerian D, because that's the way it is. So we're going to come over, we're going to form this, we're going to come out, it's like loops and out, So you come over, you're going to come up, you're going to loop and out, over, loop and out, over, loop and out. Different, slightly different, but not much. So that's the D's, and then I'll do a run of D. Let's do a run of D's for you, just 3. So over, up, loop and out, up, loop and out, up, loop and out. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's have a go at these E's. Now look at what the E is. We aren't going up. That's coming from this side. Can you see that? It's coming up. So let's try an up for an E and out, up for an E and out, up for an E and out. Pretty cool. Let's do a run of E's. Why not do a run of E's? Very nice, easy peasy. I think the F is the same thing. The F is going to be the same. So we're going to come up for this, come down and over. We're going to come up, down and over. We're going to come up and over. Nice and easy F. Happy days. I'll knock that out the park later. Then we'll move on to the G, and of course there's still no upstrokes or lead-in strokes, but there are lead-in strokes. So we'll do a little over for this one. We're going to come up, we're going to come down and out. We're going to come over, we're going to come down and out, over and out. Ah, nice. We'll do a run of G's. We'll do 3 G's together. Yeah. So over. Oh my God, what am I doing? Got to do that, Bill. That's pretty cool, that. It's a Benzerian C, G, really, isn't it? Now, this H looks a bit different. It is different because a Spencerian H, I'll do a Spencerian H first, and then we can see the contrast between the two. So you're going to come up, you're going to form this, and then you come up and over and out. That's a Spencerian H. I'll do it again. So you come up, form a loop, you come over, and that's a Spencerian H. Their H, looking at this, does this. We're going to come up, we're going to loop, you're going to come back on it and out. You're going to come up, loop, come back on itself and out. You're going to come up, loop, over and out. That's basically their H. Yes, go on, then we'll do a little series of these H's. It won't hurt. Oh, I've done it. Spencerian, done a Spencerian H there for that one, but ah well. Have another go, redemption. Right, up the shank, down, up the shank, down, up the shank, and out. They're pretty cool, that. Probably a little bit wider, spacing wise. I think the I is the same as Spencerian I, so I'm going to come up and out, and then come up and out. I'm going to come up and out. Nice. We're going to go up. We're going to go up and out. Nice and simple. That's it, people. Yes, you've got to do these bits at the bottom, the GHI, and try these things. So let's have a go at that one. Well, why not? Last thing, we'll have a go at this GHI from you, because this is practice between letter to letter. Do you know what I mean? So we'll go over, can you see? We'll go over to a G. We're going to come up to form a H, come over, form an I, and out. And there it is, GHI. Probably a little bit spacing, so let's do that. Try a bit more spacing. Not too bad. That's not too bad. So I'm going to complete these, and I will see you guys, not tomorrow probably, but at least in the next few days, and you'll see the results like I did with this one. You'll see all the results. I'll span out a little bit. I'll give you a lowdown of the results of how these two pages worth of practice was, and I hope you enjoy me waffling on about the new cross stitch. So they are the Palomar DEFGHI. I'm just going to practice that and I will see you in the next one, guys, and I'll give you the results. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.